All right, thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. Rain. That is absolutely the lead and the most important thing out of what's happened the last 24 hours. Fargo picking up 1.2 inches. Similarly, over that in Grand Forks. Moorhead picking up a little more still, as did Sabin, almost 2 inches there. Fergus Falls, a good drink. Mayville, a real good drink, almost 2 inches for you, with 0.8 for you in the Grafton area. Downer picking up a good solid amount of moisture with almost a half of an inch in Frazee, with Hallock at 3,800. Holly had 1.23. Not only did we have wind, we had some destructive forces of nature still at the end of the event as they made their way through Lakes Country. Look at this. That is a water spout captured by Tricia, and she shared us with this video from West Battle Lake. What a scene there. A little bit of damage reported in Lakes Country. And the winds were ridiculous. The straight line winds exceeded 80 miles per hour as forecast. We did have a few of you in the 70s of miles per hour, and these straight line winds toppled trees, power lines, you name it. It was a rough and tumble very early morning. Here's a look at the satellite and the radar now. A few showers exiting the region to the north and east, but the wind remains with some areas in the north still seeing some lofty gusts out there. In fact, nearly 40-mile-per-hour gusts in the Langdon area. Where you see the colors on the map here, that's where the wind gusts are still the most robust. It's finally quieted down here in the Southern Valley. And look at the cool air starting to spill in. A lot of 60s out there, still a few 70s remnant, but mainly in the far east as we head into the overnight hours. We're cooling off quickly. Check out this time lapse while we talk a little bit about our conditions heading into the overnight. First and foremost, gorgeous colors in the sky. The wind remains still a little on the breezy side. And our temperature at Hector is 66, 72 at Moorhead's Airport. Dew points down in the 50s. Our air has dried out substantially. It's not nearly as sticky or muggy out there. And because of that, we're going to cool off. Check this out. Hour by hour forecast shows that by morning, many of us start the day in the 50s with sunshine aplenty. As we go through the mid-morning hours, Hutch's arrows here show that we'll have windy conditions, and in the afternoon along and north of Highway 200, those gusts could once again exceed 30 miles per hour. Not nearly as strong as today, but still breezy up north. Afternoon temperatures for most will get close to 80, but a little bit warmer south and west of Fargo. We'll be in the mid-80s there, and a few upper 70s possible along the international border and in north central Minnesota. Fargo, we ramp up from 54 degrees, perfect sunshine throughout the day, west wind 15 to 20 miles per hour. So anybody south of Highway 200, the winds will not be as strong. Temperatures in the 80 to 85 range for most of us. Up north, 75 to 80 for most of you. Mean looking clouds. Tullabee Lake there. Tara, thanks for uploading your photo. Now the weekend looks much quieter. None of this nonsense. Temperatures will be not as hot. I've sawed off a few degrees, particularly into early next week as a little cool front sags into northern Minnesota. I think Fargo cools off low to mid 80s for us. Hot on Wednesday. We will see some 90s. A cold front moves through. Take a look behind me here. That's cool. A week from now, back into the 60s to near 70 again.
We'll be asking you to put that saw away about that time.
Exactly.
All right, thanks.
Just